Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alenvil, and welcome back to another League of Legends replay. We're gonna cast over this one. So, we're gonna start off. We have the Lulu, whose name I'm not gonna say, on the blue side, and the top lane as the opposer. Oh no! I was wrong. So we have the Vayne in the top lane versus the Yasuo. Then we have the Evelyn versus the Shaco. For blue side, in the mid lane, we do have a Zed, Mary Fisher with the name. Everybody except the Lulu, I'm actually going to say the name. But then we have in the bot lane, and the opposing character for that Zed is an Echo. For the red side, Kujo. Then we have in the bot lane, we have NA Blue, or Nablu, and a Lulu, whose name I'm, as I said, not going to say. And then we have a Senna and a Zed. The Senna Mortimia, and Jizuya are in the bot lane as a Zed and a Senna. So we will see how this one goes. Right now it looks kind of even. Can I actually move those around? Yes, I can. That is wonderful. So we're going to move those around. So we will have this fitting now. For a moment, it will take a moment of time. So now we got it fitting as well. So everything looks fine and dandy. We see the Evelyn going with the normal start. Nothing really looks out of the ordinary. Zed with the phase shift, which actually works quite nicely on Zed. We do see the Varus going for the normal scaling Varus build and not the lethality, as it looks like, just guessing from his runes. Vayne with Hail of Blades is not a bad choice actually, and is pressuring the Yasuo quite nicely out of the lane already. Hail of Blades is quite a nice rune to use on Vayne. You do need kind of these 3 shots. The only problem I feel like the Hail of Blades could have is if you go, for example, for the Rageblade build. Meanwhile, we do see the Echo putting some more pressure on. I would say it could be an interesting matchup. The only real big issue is if the Evelyn doesn't really get into the match in any way, shape, or form. Blue side has quite a problem with their AP control, but on the other side, it is a similar Echo. Right now, it kind of looks like the Varus is AFK, unfortunately. That would not be good for the team. Not really going for last hit. Senna is getting quite a good amount. Nice play there from the Zed, getting a lot of damage onto the Echo. And Yasuo is getting pressured quite a bit. This is the thing that top lane Vayne does do, creates a lot of pressure. Gotta be honest about that one. Mary Fisher does take a bit more damage there. We still don't have the Varus here, which makes the whole situation kind of awkward. And now trying to even this one out. Mary Fisher gets a good hit there on, and that is the first blood onto the Echo. Nicely played from the Zed, got a good cross with his shurikens there, and just eliminated him out of that fight. Blue team does have the slight advantage. The problem is just we do have our AFK Varus here. Oh, Varus is now in the game as well, or at least moved for a moment. Looks like Varus is now into the game. This could help quite a bit out. Lulu gets rooted up there, and this finally shows up. So we do have both sides here. Evelyn looks like Evelyn is coming for a rotation in there. This could really cause a lot of chaos. Will walk over a ward, so they do have a reaction out of that one. Can they disengage beforehand? The set does get hit by the charm, does get charmed up as well, loses a lot of HP out of that one, does hit it, did his W and gets out of there. Lulu and Varus are now putting some more pressure onto the Senna. The Senna could drop quite low, not enough damage there, does take a good hit there, but they can't finish the job. So it's a 1-for-1 trade, especially since it's hit the jungler and Shaco now has a bit more time to farm up. It's not the ideal. But a really good play from the set to pull them in the Evelyn in there, even though risking their own life. They're going now for a dive onto the Senna. Varus takes a lot of damage from that one. Flash is now in. They do get the kill. Can they get out of this situation? We do see the Varus jump, the set jumping in there. There's the Shaco as well. Varus will likely fall now. Goes down. Lulu is dropping dangerously low. Gets killed as well. And this situation is not really looking good here. The Yasuo does get out of this situation, takes a lot of damage. This could cause him his life, and that does as well. So right now, the Evelyn is trying to help her lanes quite a bit, but it's not really working out. We do see the Zed ult going through there. A lot of HP is lost on the Echo, but the Echo survives this one. Shaco comes in now, gets a good hit onto the Zed. Can Zed get out of here without dying? This is the question that will have to be asked, and he does that. Was probably a slight cooldown on the box. Otherwise, I feel like that could have been a kill for the Shaco there. Our team is slightly behind, not by much. Oh, waiting for the Evelyn. Evelyn is in the box. She does get out of there before the box can activate, so that is a good situation. We do have a root now on the Varus, and Senna with a huge wave on in her favor, with Set being there and everything. This is not where you really want to stand if you're the Varus. Blue side does have a slight lead right now thanks to the kills they have. But right now, Varus is getting rooted up, has to move out of the situation. And they're still going for an aggressive style. Senna will probably, well, in my eyes, outscale quite nicely the Varus. There is a good charm on the Zed, and he is out of there. Vayne now trying to take down the Yasuo. Gets the kill as well. Did still cost the flash though. So that is a slight victory, I would say. Varus trying to create some more pressure, but Senna is a bit stronger right now. Even though there is the Lulu. And Varus has caught on after being AFK for a bit. We're about a 1.7k advantage right now for the blue side. We will see how they will play around this one. Lulu does have the ignite ready. So they're waiting in the corner, trying to hit to snap a trap there, but unfortunately the Echo is there as well. They can't really win this situation. Lulu goes down. There is the Evelyn now there as well. Varus is dropping dangerously low. They can't get the charm off onto the set before the Varus is dead. The Evelyn is not level 6 yet, goes down as well, and this spot lane gank went completely wrong for blue side. We do see Zed moving in, gets feared by the trap. Unfortunately, Zed can't pull the trigger on his facebreaker there, and still looks like red side will claim the Drake here off of this situation. Otherwise, not much is going on right now. We do see Vayne farming up top. Is going for the Blade of the Rune King, as is the Varus. Meanwhile, we see the Senna going for an, I would say, an interesting build. Because it looks like it's a slight variant between the support Senna build because of the Fairy Charm, but the Fairy Charm could be for the tier as well, so that is an option we can't ignore as well. The Fairy Charm could be for the tier. But it looks like there's going to be a Mana Muna onto the Senna, and we do see both sides setting up around the Drake. We do see Echo taking a lot of damage. This could be enough. This is enough. The Zed gets the kill. Zed is getting quite pressured right now by the Shaco. Shaco could take him down. He gets the ignite. He has a Q, and Zed goes down as well. And this is now a bigger problem for blue side. Shaco is now starting to take over this matchup. He's got 3 kills. Zed does get his Dusk Blade of the Drakkar, but otherwise he still has the problem that he can't really fight off the situation that we are in right now. We do see Yasuo going in on the Vayne, gets his ultimate off there, still doesn't have enough damage and has lost a lot of HP. And that is pretty much a bug that we're seeing on the Yasuo, that he has to cross. This is the Evelyn ult. We do see Shaco rounding around the red side. Vayne is oblivious to that fact. We see Yasuo going in. Vayne just jumps to the side. There's the Senna ult to help out there. Vayne's still looking for an escape there. Shaco taking a lot of damage. But so is Yasuo. Yasuo goes down there. Vayne is looking for an escape there. Runs now into the trap. This could cost her a life now. She's trying to get some advantage from the Shaco. Shaco could jump over. Gets a good dagger throw. Blue team does claim the Drake off of this situation with the Shaco. We see Vayne trying to get still this one out of there. Shaco now goes on two sides. And Echo jumps in and gets the kill. Evelynn is now there. The slam goes in there. They put a lot of damage onto this team. We see the Lulu dropping dangerously low, gets killed by the Senna now. Let's see if the Varix can answer. The Varix does get the heal. They're trying to get the Evelynn, can't really do much about that one, and unfortunately the Zed falls while the Senna can't do much about that situation. They're looking for a dive now. Senna has to be very, very careful. We see Evelynn already being invis once again, so this is really the situation you don't really want to be in, but nice ward play there, and the Evelynn has to retreat out of this situation. They do have the Ocean Drake off of this, so that is a positive. On the other side, they still have a problem that they have to take care of everything else right now. Echo recalling now, I would say probably a Proto Belt will be in the cards right now. Or not, there's no recall and there won't be a Proto Belt. The Echo's going in, Zed has to escape out of that situation. Meanwhile, the Manamune is done for the Senna. She got the cheaper item. We do see Varus going for the Blade of the Rune King. Blade of the Rune King is in work as well on the Vayne in the top lane. The Yasuo is going for the Phantom Dancer, I would say. Right now, we do see Zed meeting up with Shaco there. Shaco gets a good hit on Vayne, trying to get a good damage onto the Yasuo. We do see another gank onto the bot lane. They do grab the set once again. Evelynn trying to get an opening. They do get the Senna off of that one. Now we have the Shaco coming in there. Looks like he's getting ulted up by the Zed. Does get the kill there. Falls on his own as well. But still, this is not what you want to do if you are the blue side. You're exchanging too much there. I'm trying to find some more pressure here. Varus is looking for some ways to open up. Evelynn is now in there as well. They're going for a dive. Their Facebreaker now onto the Zed. Lulu's taking a lot of shots already there. Zed is trying to do what he can. Evelynn ults out of there, and Varus gets the Lulu ult to survive this one. They're going to probably take the last plate off of this one and go for the turret. Right now, blue side is heavily ahead. They outscale most of the red team as well. Echo has a chance to scale a bit later, but the problem is just Zed is ahead by quite a bit, honestly, already. Then we have Shaco, who will scale better as well, and Vayne, who just got another kill, will outscale the Yasuo in most of the time. Even though there is some kind of joke about a O10 power spike, I don't think that will be an option in this matchup right now. We do see now a difficult situation. We do see the Shaco jumping in. Varus is losing a lot of HP already. Box is set up there. Echo goes in there. Protobelt takes down the Lulu. Shaco lives through that one as well. And they can't do much about that. And hate to tell you that one, Varus, but there was no Echo ult. I saw him pinging the Echo ult, but unfortunately there was none of that. Blade of the Rune King now done for the Varus, so he can do a situation out of this one. He can at least use the back to gain that item. Still a bit behind against the Senna, who is, I would say, either working on a rapid fire cannon, which is an experiment a lot of people are doing right now. Getting a rapid fire cannon early on to increase the range you have as a Senna, even though you scale further into the game better with just your passive. Getting a bit more range, the crit is always nice, even though Senna is more known as a character that needs to just hit you with 1-2 shots and be done with you. But that is a situation that could happen. Yasuo is going in onto the Vayne, gets a good hit there. Vayne is now answering with her ultimate. There comes the Senna ult. Unfortunately, Yasuo doesn't have enough damage to kill her, and Vayne escapes that one barely. Barely. Varus That was unfortunate for the Yasuo's. 0-5 already. Vayne has 4 kills. This Vayne will be a menace right now. Blue team takes down the first turret there. They're going for the set. Set goes down as well. And I said, this is just going wrong. Checo now goes in onto the Vayne. Vayne has lost a lot of HP already. Can she do something about this situation right now? We do see the first Shaco going down. He's getting the hit on her, and that is it. Right now, the Evelynn is coming in, so there is not really an escape right now for him. And she claims with a nice ult play there the life of Shaco as well. Echo goes for a stopwatch, so I'm guessing that will be, or I think that will be the Zhonya's next for Echo, trying to get some good tankiness in there to survive a bit more. On the other hand, we don't see many items right now being done. We do see the Yasuo now with 3 Doran's Blades. Still not getting the Phantom Dancer done, as I said, 0-5 unfortunately already. We do see the set going for a Dead Man's Plate. Good item choice. Unfortunately for him, we do have the Varus, who's quite a bit ahead. We do have the Lulu, who has an Ardent Sensor as well already. So we're in a bad situation. There is the next Drake that goes into the hands of the blue team. We have the Infernal Soul that will be up into an option. Yasuo's going in there trying to claim Vayne's life once again. Fortunately, there's not much out of that one. Does get a good hit onto the Vayne. This could actually be it, but and gets the kill for once. Meanwhile, there is a good fight breaking out in the mid lane. Zed does kill Shaco, and Shaco kills Zed. There is Echo who jumps back out of that situation with a lot of damage being put on. Zed has now finished the Ghost Blade, but unfortunately it's not enough to kill the Varus there. Since this is a solo queue match, unfortunately there are some situations where somebody disconnects. In this case, it was the Senna who was disconnected, so that cost him quite a bit. Shaco has now a Hextech Proto Belt done as well. Not too sure about that item. I wouldn't have suggested that item actually. We do see Echo having to use the stopwatch there. That stopwatch is now out of the play. Right now Evelynn is trying to just get out of the way of the set. Gets comfortably away. I said I'm a bit surprised about the Hextech. I would have thought perhaps something more aggressive could be even better in their cards, but it's not a bad item choice. It gives him what he wants, a bit more closing and stuff like that. We do have the Dead Man's Plate now done onto the set. We do have a charm now onto the Yasuo, who's taking a lot of damage, goes down now against this 3-man team, and he has now his Phantom Dancer done. He has his boots done as well. But it's not a good situation. I do see how the Varus is now going for his Blade of the Rune King. Same option is right now in the hands of the Vayne, who was a bit further ahead quite a few minutes ago, but otherwise it's still a 4K lead that's still ahead here. Shaco is now waiting there in the wings. They can't actually go for that one instantly. Shaco could maybe kill one of them, but they have to be aware if there are more. Varus unfortunately just runs into the trap, takes a lot of damage out of that one. Another trap being set up there, Pace Breaker being pulled in. They're now going for the Varus. Varus putting a lot of damage onto them. Senna ult comes through there. Can they do something about this? The Varus is trying to escape this situation still. Takes down the Shaco actually, and Shaco's clone just runs in. Can the boxes get the kill? No, unfortunately not. Yasuo's now looking for the answer there. Puts up the wind wall. They could do a situation with this one. Nice polymorph from Lulu there. Varus falls. Lulu looks like they're looking for Lulu next victim. We see Zed chasing him after Gensu's Rainblade now done on the Varus, so this will be a big dangerous Varus now. We see Lulu now having reinforcements. The cavalry came there. Zed just claims that kill off of his ultimate there. We do see Yasuo now running into a bad position right now. He gets chased away. We do see Senna now being chased out of her own jungle. Uses the Blastcom wisely to get out of there. Yasuo trying to get out of the situation. We do see Zed moving around. Zed gets speed boosted there. Goes into attack there. Just losing a lot of HP. Lulu ult will save his life, and that is the death for the Yasuo. Senna and Shaco are now top. Shaco gets a good hit onto the Vayne, but it was unfortunately in her face, so it's not much damage. We do see Echo going now onto the Evelynn. Evelynn trying to get out of this situation, is ignited, gets taken down now as well. And this helps them so good to get in there. Rapidon's death cap now done. Lulu goes down there. Set is now still looking for the Vayne. Vayne is looking for an opening, trying to get in there. Gets a lot of damage actually onto the Senna. Rolls in there. Has 2 kills. Can probably get another kill off of this Set because Set doesn't really have a chance to do much about this one. There goes Zed in there and he claims Set's life. We're about a 5.8 gold lead right now for the blue side. Rageblade is done. Blade of the Rune King is done. Probably the Vayne will be the next one with the Blade of the Rune King, and that will cause a lot of chaos. We do see the Senna. Looks like the Senna is really going for this rapid fire cannon. There would be another option, but the rapid fire cannon gives so much more. We do see Azonia's now going for the Echo. He needs that after he did break his stopwatch, because otherwise he has a broken item in his inventory and can't really use it for except the build. Drake is coming up in about 20 seconds, and we see the blue side is going there just to claim it. Zonia's Hourglass is now done for Echo. Zed looks like Zed is... I'm wondering, this could be a Black Cleaver for the Zed. It could be... I think Asterix works out with that one as well, but we do see Yasuo taking a lot of damage already. Goes down to the Evelynn. Evelynn is being quite aggressive once again, gets healed up there. And now we have the Drake that is spawned. We see Varus being around the Drake, going for the Drake, actually claims the Drake on his own. And now the red team is in a big disaster right now. They can't do much about this situation right now. They are on soul point put already, which is not a good situation to be in when you're behind. We do see Evelynn going in on the Set. Set can't unfortunately hit the face break. Evelynn looking for an opening there. Gets the charm off, and they finish off the Set without any questions asked. This will be the tier 2 turret that goes as well for this one. Baron is up. This could be the next play that the blue team will go around, or it looks like blue team is just looking to go for the juggler to end this one already. They're pushing this turret quite badly. Yasuo just losing his life. 2 and 9, unfortunately. He's having not the greatest game here. There's the ultimate. This doesn't cost Sheko barely his life. Zed looking for another opening. Can't get this gate. 2 tower shots, 3 tower shots. Barely lives through that one. Echo comes in. Can't claim the life of the Zed. And we see Varus just chipping this tower down. The tower will fall soon enough. Goes down. They're going for the next one. Facebreaker in there. Nice Lulu ult to help the Varus out there. Can't do much about the whole situation. Does take one out for the worries there. So something went off this one. Lulu moving over. Meets up with the Vayne. And Echo tried to take his shot. Didn't work out. Rageblade now done for the Vayne as well. So this fight is getting rougher and rougher, I would say, for the red team. They're still not 10k behind, but it's just not looking pretty right now. You see both sides trying to farm up still in this matchup. And as I said, I would consider probably the Baron will be the next situation. Looks like the Zed wants to have a pick early on for this one. Vayne walking once again up to the Yasuo. Yasuo goes in there, gets a good knockoff, takes a lot of HP out of the Vayne. Has to flash out of the situation. Evelynn, unfortunately, not with the best ult play that she had today already. Trying to get out of the situation still, the Evelynn. Yasuo is just trying to flee out of the situation and gets out of there. But we can see blue team is setting up right now for this Baron play. Just going for the Baron. They have a lot of damage with the Varus there, with the Vayne there. That's so much damage that can just knock out this one. And I don't even think they can make it on time. Nope, they cannot. And that is the Baron already into red team's hand. Morellonomicon now for the Shako. Good item choice. Could cause the Lulu a bit more pain here. But there is so much damage. Shet is now being rooted up. Will lose his life shortly. Redemption being thrown down. Next person, the Echo goes down as well. Shaco's looking for an escape. And gets out of there. But the big problem is, there's a Baron buff now. They lost 2 members. Varus is pushing just because he can. The shield is equaling even the push out. Reverse, it looks like he's just going for the kill. Oh, we do see Shaco actually going for the Lulu, can't get her, and Shaco's life is forfeit there. Bottom inhibitor is gone. Mid inhibitor will probably fall up soon. And it won't follow because the match just ended there. So GG, blue team won this one nicely. Thank you so much for watching this cast. If you want to have your own games cast on this channel, you can send a replay file or video file of the game if there are a few more perspectives than just your own at the email address down below, alenvilcast@gmail.com. And with that, once again, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to, and goodbye and good night.